Hello, my name is Reed Kastner-Lang,
I'm Evan Lampsa.
and this is the first episode of KPTV Q&A. Today, we're going to be answering three questions from you guys. The first question is from David L. Do you guys have any other products? Evan, you want to tackle this one?
I got it. So right now we just have our original organic, no sugar added tomato ketchup. But we are developing for this summer a chipotle lime flavor. So if you've never, you definitely have never tasted, you as the viewers have never tasted anything like this. But it's definitely a spicier version of our current ketchup, but it's not just spice. It's got a whole flavor profile to it. And we're really excited to bring that to market this summer. Beyond that, we're also planning on developing a bourbon ketchup. Probably won't be available this summer, but we are still working in development of that. It's a little bit hard to develop an alcoholic product, even though we're bringing out the alcohol when you're under 21 as the business owner. So we have some different rules and regulations to work with there. And then beyond that, we have other condiments in the way, most likely completely organic, no sugar added products. So yeah, that right now we got Chipotle lime on the way, but we're definitely looking at more products down the pipeline, and we're definitely innovating every day.
And
So
staying true to our mission of, working toward a healthier and happier America. So that always means, keep staying organic, no sugar added. We always want to be not just the ketchup without compromise, but the condiment or the sauce or even the food or beverage without compromise. So going into question two, this one's from Roy A. How are things going for Ketchup Please in Florida? Since I'm actually down here, or at least full time as a student now at University of Miami, I can tackle that one. So pretty well, I would say. We've done some good networking. We're working with the launch pad at the university here, and so we have meetings with them every once in a while, and they kind of help to guide us a little bit and stay in the right direction. I've been doing the Coconut Grove Farmers Market and selling some product there and kind of doing some networking there. This coming weekend, we're actually going to be Evan and I, because Evan's down here for this weekend. We're going to be checking out just some other markets just to diversify a little bit. And we also got Ketchup Please into the market, which is like basically the little convenience store on campus. So it's actually been selling pretty well down there, and I think in general we've just had a lot of kind of good feedback and positive reactions from a lot of our fellow students here on campus. So I'd say overall, very good. And finally, our third and last question today is from Harry T. How did you go about networking and making connections in the beginning?
yeah, I mean the biggest thing for an entrepreneur in general is LinkedIn. I mean, obviously there's in-person connections, and I can discuss that. But if you don't know where to start, right, and you're just kind of sitting there, you're like, well, I don't, have any experience in the food industry, like for us, or I don't even know where to begin. Open up a computer, open up your phone, make a LinkedIn profile, and within minutes, you can find people locally that you can speak to, talk to, you can message them within the app that may help you. And there's a chance that the advice they give you, or maybe they don't respond, isn't, all that great or doesn't help you much. But, if you reach out to 10, 20, 100 people, chances are that the information that you might get back from them is definitely going to be helpful. But beyond that, obviously, there are a lot of in-person connections you make, and whether it's as simple as going out on a limb, like when we originally started our commercial kitchen, the people we met that worked there and produced other sauces, other jams, jellies, other products. They knew people who knew people who knew people within the food industry to help us. The owners that we rented from new people as well. And once you kind of just start going, you just start meeting people. You go and we would go. I would go do a delivery at a store, and you meet the owner, and then they have somebody else they want to introduce you to. One of their customers maybe will help you, and it just kind of works out. But you're not going to make those connections unless you seek them out. You can't expect people to just come and find you.
Right.
Um, So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
just
think, yeah,
go out and do it.
closed mouths don't get fed, so you're not going to get what you don't ask for. So to really just don't be afraid to kind of to ask for help, because a lot of times, especially in our age group, but I think people in general, regardless of age, they're willing to help you out. And yeah, I think that early on, Evan, you and I realized that networking and making connections and just relationships in general is like the most important thing, because there's only so much that we can do, especially without any, you know, food industry experience, and to just always be willing to listen to other people's opinions and to hear people out, because we don't know that much, and there's a lot of people that know a lot more than we do.
Yeah,
So yeah, and just you know when kind of network as you need to, so when you need something specifically, whether it's graphic design or whether it's trying to find a co-packer or whatever it is, just reach out, find it on LinkedIn, use Facebook, use social media is the best tool for like people don't use social media, especially in our age. People don't use it as a tool as much as they should. I think like people need to use social media for the purpose that it was initially intended for, and to actually connect and to make some things happen. So that's what I would say.
so yeah, and that this is true for any industry. If you want to start a restaurant, go to your local restaurant, talk to the owner, talk to the manager. They'll know, they're probably more willing to share information than you think. If you want to start a boating company, go, you can go on the website or on their on the internet, go to different companies' websites, reach out, and again, most of the people you can find on LinkedIn as well. Um, but yeah, it's as simple as just going out and doing it. Some people won't respond, some people, it won't talk to you, but as long as you're polite, you're usually not going to get a negative reaction from anybody. So yeah, just go and seek out help, and that's kind of how we did it. Yeah, we just
Yeah,
started and we absorbed connections like a sponge, and here we
yeah.
are. So
So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Uh,
yeah,
give it a like, give us a subscribe, and if you have any questions for us for our next KPTV Q&A, drop it in the comments below or hit us up on Instagram at KP Ketchup. We'd love to answer them.
yeah, and always pass the ketchup, please.